Well, it's looking like we have some free info here in the form of a diagram, and we can tell from that free info that we're looking at a rectangle and a right triangle to the right of that rectangle. Now, they're asking for the value of z, and I think I'd start with statement 2 because it seems easier to evaluate. All statement 2 tells us is the value of w. But the thing is, I have no way of knowing how long this rectangle is. It could be 1,000,000 units long, or it could be 1 unit long, and therefore just having w, I can't see how I could possibly solve for z, and I'm going to eliminate the answer choices that claim that statement 2 is sufficient on its own. So b and d are gone, and we're down to a, c, or e. Now statement 1 is really surprising to me because statement 1 is telling us that this rectangle is not just any old rectangle, it's actually a square. Remember, a square is a kind of rectangle, it's just a rectangle whose length and width are equal. That's what a square is, and that's what statement 1 tells us. We're looking at a square, and so now I can make a couple of inferences. I can say that the left side chunk of z is also 1, and also that vertical side that intersects z is 1, because it's a square. But with that on its own, I can't solve for z because I don't know how long w is. I don't know how far that triangle extends to the right. I don't know the angles within that triangle. So I'm still missing information about the right side chunk of z. All I know is the left side chunk is 1. So statement 1 is not sufficient on its own either, and we should eliminate a. Now, as I kind of implied a few seconds ago, when we combine the statements, we are able to solve for z, because now we know the length of w, and we know that vertical length in the w triangle, so we could use the Pythagorean theorem to find the base, if you will, that right side chunk of z. It ends up being square root of 3, and now we can say that the full value of z is 1 plus square root of 3. So we are able to answer this question when we combine the statements, and therefore the correct answer is C. If you found this video useful, go to quantreasoning.com for a lot more where that came from. You should also click that like button and let me know in the comments below what you'd like me to make future videos about. And of course, if you haven't yet subscribed, go ahead and do that and click that bell below so you get notified about future videos. See you next time.